This is the Kleine Rekenmeester, or the Little Accountant. Hoevenheid en getal, or quantity and number, was used by J.B. Walters in other places, so I don't know if it's part of the device name. If it is, it's a pretty long name, and since Dutch is hard, I'll let Google say it.
Hoeveelheid en getal de Kleine Rekenmeester.
There's really only one online source estimating that it was made in the 1960s, with a question mark. I hope to narrow that down a bit with an internet deep dive. The Little Accountant was produced by J.B. Walters, formed in 1836 as a publisher of school books, globes, and other educational material. It had multiple offices worldwide, including in Batavia, in the then Dutch East Indies. In December 27, 1949, the Netherlands ceded its sovereignty of the Dutch East Indies to the United States of Indonesia, also known as the United Republic of Indonesia, which is why the Little Accountant's box didn't say Batavia. The old US of I only lasted 8 months, just long enough to print money. J.B. Walters merged with P. Noordhoff in 1968, and Jakarta dropped the D in 1972. To build the Little Accountant, J.B. Walters contracted Marx & Company, which was founded in 1904 by Karl Marx. The company's toy line Ducks, trademarked in 1932 or 1934, was most famous for its Duck cinema projectors. In the 1950s, the company started working with plastic injection molding. So all this information helps us pinpoint the data manufacturer a little bit. It was made squarely between December 28, 1949 and 1968. So much for narrowing it down a bit. That 20-year window is almost exactly what one would expect from looking at the device. The Little Accountant was designed as a counting and addition device for young children. It had those weird little tabs, one of which opened the slider, and so did the other one. It could barely be considered an adding device after all. Its capacity was only 10. The child slid the beads to the right to count them, and then he could open that little window to reveal the sum. You can hear that it would click twice as the bead passes. Sometimes that loose tolerance caused errors that need to be fixed. Fortunately, it's easy enough to do that with a pencil or something. But it's too bad, especially for a device that was designed to teach children to count. It's easy enough to open up and get a look at the insides. There's not much to it. A Little Accountant could teach a child self-motivation, self-control, and cooperation, or so said M. Gerritsen, school teacher. My lovely assistant shall now reproduce a scene from the instruction manual.
Woordzakken. Wat is wie en beer? Zeven.
So get yourself a Little Accountant and find yourself some salmon working today.